there we go. He uses things like, I have my notes here. He uses Raindrop, Zapper, and Buffer app to basically he collects things in Raindrop and that feeds into Zapper, then uses Buffer app to spread that out, right? And so that's a long way of saying that it's not like automated. Someone needs to actually curate that list. And I don't know who would do that, but I don't know if we can share that. I will look into see if multiple people can use the same Raindrop account to just curate the list. But apparently you can automate tweets from just random things, right? Like you can schedule them, and there is some sort of automation around it. So that's what I found out. I still need to dig into that and see if that's something like we as a group can automate or take care of as a group. What we find in terms of like articles. I know, Robert, you did a like a meeting or like a meetup or a presentation or something.
Yeah,
that would have been cool to promote via that. So instead of it like just because Sonia was saying that, we have a bunch of tweets or a bunch of like social thing, and then there's like silence for a long time. So it'd be kind of cool to kind of always have a constant presence. So yeah, so that's it from in terms of what I had found out about that. So
all right, cool.
My Zoom cut out. I didn't get anything.
Oh, okay. So I'm still researching how to automate tweets, whether we can do it for free or not. I still trying to figure that out. But I did talk to Chris Short about it because he's doing it for his thing. So that was the long and short of it.
Okay. Are you all participating in the GitOps subreddit?
I am there and I try to pay attention to stuff, but I'm rarely on Reddit. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think this is a community that I think is especially important, and getting more articles and stuff posted there. Right now, it's like Costas, Scott, me, a few other people seem to do most of the posting, and it's not like happening hard and fast every day. But I have a feeling that this could be one of the most interesting communities if it gets going. So anything we can do to help it move, I think would be good.
Okay, cool.
And
yeah, it's our GitOps, right?
Yes.
The subreddit group. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I'm joining the right one. Oh, I see the logo. Cool. All right, sorry.
And then I don't know if we have a specific agenda for today, or if we just charge ahead with all the kind of different random things going on.
Yeah, there's no official one. I just added one there for the follow up from what I did last time, but there's nothing else. I think Aubrey, you have one other thing, right, about the survey?
Yes, we did the follow-up survey. I completely forgot to look last week for the speakers. We only got 4 responses, but quickly, their favorite part of the event, Cornelia's talk, is right up there. They liked that it was co-located with KubeCon. What would we change? The schedule was too tight, which we expected, between accepting talks and then asking for recordings. And also for non-native English speakers, when we did the prep call, we were going a little bit too fast. They'd like to have it live instead of pre-recorded. They'd like to have more time to social network. And then how was communication with the working group? Generally, the responses are positive on a scale of 3 to 5, or 1 to 5, we were 3 or higher. And then speaker experience, we got a 4 out of 5. So I can share these, but that's I can share these, but generally that's where we landed. So I wanted to make sure I got that back to you all.
Cool. Yeah, and I think that's it in terms of agenda items. Dan, I know you were working with Sonia in terms of what is it, the Argo CD dev day or engineering day.
Oh,
I don't know,
so
it was-
no, so I'll give an update on GitOps Con for KubeCon.
Cool.
So it's officially going to be a CNCF hosted event.
Oh, did he drop off? Was it? Oh, he dropped off. Right when we're getting to the good stuff.
Everybody's having problems today.
Zoom is
Yeah.
having a great time.
Actually, the stream had on the OpenShift.tv stream had an issue today as well. So I'm not sure. I think it may be Zoom.
I think there's a Zoom issue going on. Anyway,
Yeah.
so it's officially going to be a CNCF hosted event. So we got that approval taken care of. For the talk selection, it's going to be the GitOps events committee that'll be running the talk tracks. And then for the event committee, so there's like, normally you kind of have the event committee and then you have the talk submissions as well. So for that, we added you, Christian, to represent Red Hat, and we added Sonia to represent Weaveworks, and then we have myself and Sarah and Scott. So the intent
Cool.
is to make it open and balanced and fair, and everybody to feel good about it. So you'll be looped on all that stuff, and then for the talk selection, we'll loop in the larger group, Robert, Chris Short, all the other people that participated last time. So we'll have good talks and get that schedule and stuff going. The schedule, shoot, I should have it. Hang on, let me see if I can find it, because I can share it with you. Maybe I can't find it. I might need to. Yeah, I'll have to find it. Oh, wait, here it is. Aha. So I'll just share with you really quick here. So it is going to be called GitOps Con. It's going to be on Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be GitOps Con. And then it'll be in the LA Convention Center. They're going to have a setup for us for 600 registrants. Plus virtual. And then for the schedule, the CFP build and stuff has all started. The June 28th, they'll launch the website, the CFP, and the sponsorship prospectus. CFP will close 1 month later. And then people will have about a month to do the review, and then we'll kick off in August. We'll announce the schedule on the 25th, and they'll have till October 1st to get their slides done, and then the event day on October 12th. So any concerns or anything about that schedule?
No, it looks good.
Is that a tight time frame for the CFP to close from your guys' experience? In the middle of summer when people are on vacation? That's what I'm primarily worried about.
I mean, it's almost a month.
You guys will know better than me.
Vacation is a good concern. We can always extend it if we're not getting enough submissions. So I think we just, as long as we're doing a really good job of promoting it and making sure people know about it, should be okay.
Okay.
Sometimes it's better to have a tight window anyway. People will hurry up and get it done rather than hurry up and forget about it and then miss it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. All the submissions come at the end anyway. I guess the only question I have about the CFP timeline thing is the expectation that these people are going to do it live. Or is the CNCF picturing this being more live than hybrid event?
Yeah, this is going to be an in-person event that we broadcast.
Cool. Gotcha.
So I think those we'll have to do it all live. Yeah.
Well, say those people that we selected, the expectation is they will travel and do to GitOps.con, and then we stream everything. Is that the
Yeah, I think that's the plan. We may, I mean, if we see a really killer talk and they can't travel, you know, I think it's okay to have a recorded talk in the thing, just not 90% recorded. But if we have one and maybe they join for a live Q&A virtually, that could work. I think we could make that happen. And we wouldn't want to do that for like, you know, more than all of it. Yeah. Maybe one or two talks, but for one or two talks, I think it's probably good. And then we're probably going to do like an after party. We have the expectation is that we would leave at 5 from the venue. And I can't remember if it's a COVID thing. California's weird, man. I haven't been in California. I've only been to California once during this whole thing, and the rules were different. But I think we have to be out of there at 5. So we were thinking we would do a party and we would offer a sponsorship opportunity around this party for some different people. So right now, we're going to go through on tomorrow, and we'll start talking about the sponsorship levels and stuff and prospectuses. And then hopefully we get something that Red Hat loves. We get something that Weaveworks loves. We get something that CodeFresh loves. And I think we want to shoot for 5 to 10 sponsors. And to make it, you know, if we really want to do GitOpsCon as a standalone event, that would really set us up nicely to do it. And then
that'd be really cool. Yeah.
We have to get the people there, right? If 100 people register, this thing's going to be dead anyway. So we want to get, you know, 500 or 600 people at least. I think 500 or 600 people would be knocking it out of the park. And anything more than that's gravy. And then of course, some additional joining virtually, a few hundred people joining virtually. That would be amazing.
Is this a free event for attendees again? Is that the intent?
What's that?
For attendees, will this be a free event?
No, I think it'll be like $100, something like that.
Whether they're live or broadcast.
For the virtual, maybe it'll be free. The CNCF has some calculation they do to decide the cost of the event. And what makes this one more unique is that we are going to have sponsors, you know, in a more dramatic way to cover the costs. And especially if we get 5 to 10 sponsors and we have like a few different levels and things that people can get into. Yeah, that could ideally, I think we do have a cost because you get people to actually show up, people are more serious about it. And they view it as a bigger thing. And especially with us doing this as GitOpsCon, where it's not tied directly to a company in the same way. You know, we're gonna have to change that perception. But as we do that, I think we should be able to get more people. And it's not really about making the money. It's more about people just putting some commitment to get
in the game. Sure. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, no, I mean, I think, you know, isn't KubeCon, CNCF Con, isn't that like $700 anyway, or $800, like an extra $100, I think sounds fine.
Yeah, something like that.
Cool.
And then the
good.
last update that I had to share is just around the website. So that's moving ahead and should be I posted a comment for people to check out here. There is a design in there, so you can go check out the Figma, and there's a structure there. I'll share my screen and just show the design, and then feel free to come back and comment on it. But this is the design. This is going to be changed to Open GitOps, so it won't be GitOps working group up there. It'll just say Open GitOps. And then there's some changes to like this will have one call to action, and the other two will be de-emphasized, and Get Involved will probably be the emphasized one. Got member companies listed. The GitOps principles, these need to be updated to what we have. Upcoming events, where we can list all of our upcoming events, some past events we can draw people into. And then, let me see. There's the about page. Member companies, where I think there's going to be an effort to start having people like self-declare more, and then to show up in here. We can get everybody on there. Get involved, Slack, GitHub, Reddit, events page, the blog. That's it. So this is kind of the start. I think there's some stuff we're going to want to build beyond this, obviously, but just having a place where we can advertise these events and people can start coalescing, that'll be nice. And I think for a timeline, we're thinking in the next 2 weeks, we should be able to get this coded up.
Cool.
So as you have comments, concerns, or things you'd like to see, tag them on the Figma or raise them in the GitHub issue.
Which domain did we decide on, or was decided on?
So it hasn't been decided yet.
Mm-mm.
We have several domains that we've purchased. So in the structure doc, they're listed on the ticket. So we own GitOps, opengitops.org, opengitops.dev, and opengitops.io. Any strong, I have my own opinion, but before I say it, I want to hear if you guys have any thoughts about those domains.
I guess if someone puts a gun to my head, I guess I have to make a choice. I'd maybe do like dev or IO. I think I like either one of those. Either .dev or .io. I think I'd lean towards those two.
Yeah, I would say so, but at the same time, I feel that more or less all of the domains can lead to this page. It's just,
Oh yeah, they'll all redirect.
Yeah.
It's just which one do we
So,
make canonical?
Do we promote? Yeah.
And I like .dev. There's no reason for it, but I just like .dev. So yeah.
Thanks, Robert. Aubrey?
Yeah, valuable information. There you go.
I don't know that I have a strong opinion, but the IO one for some reason stands out. I don't have a good reason why.
Okay. We were talking about this in the chair meeting, and there was definitely stronger affinity towards IO and to .dev. Now CodeFresh is codefresh.io, so I'm not opposed to the use of that TLD, but it is Indian Ocean. It's like a territory one, whereas .dev is specifically for dev. So I don't think it matters a lot, but I was probably a little bit more partial to .dev just because, I don't know, I guess I'm a rule follower or something. And I'm like, well, this isn't actually an Indian Ocean.
Yeah, exactly. It's not actually, yeah.
Even though we're codefresh.io,
Yeah.
I mean. Well, anyway, if you have any strong thoughts or revelations about it, let me know.
Do we have, I'm sorry if I missed it. Do we have .org?
Yes.
Another org. I think org is another good candidate, although not as sexy as like .dev. So, but I mean, .org is, if you want to get technical, is like technically is that where, an organization,
Yeah.
not non-commercial organization, but
it makes sense.
yeah,
Like, .org kind of makes sense, actually.
Do we want to lean towards being an august, trusted org? Or do we want to lean into we're a dynamic
Like,
new
cool.
standard that everybody should be adopting, you know, like
yeah,
Pretty
exactly.
cool
It's just
guys.
kind of
dynamism
Yeah,
or
I think-
trust?
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I do like the dev because of the sexiness of it, right? Like the cool hip, it has that whole idea behind it. But like, like Robert said, or I forgot who said that they could all of them can point to it.
I'll point out, I got GitOps.no, Norwegian one. So I'll point that towards
Oh,
the
there you
site.
go.
So
That's
feel free to
the,
use that as canonical.
yeah, localization, right? So you get the Norwegian version when you go there.
I already been offered money for it. So,
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
so it's valuable.
Well, that's all my updates. Anything else we should discuss?
I think I saw on your KubeCon sheet that the Argo contributor summit is going to be the day prior. Is that right? Or is that finalized yet?
Yes, that's the plan.
Okay. Cool.
To do it Monday and then GitOpsCon on Tuesday.
And do we know, is the Flux team doing anything on Monday as well?
I don't know.
Okay. I'll have to ask them.
They probably will now that they see that
Yeah.
we're doing it with Argo.
Yeah. Well, I think it was kind of a point of discussion on the last call too. I don't know if you were able to make it last time. I think Sarah was there, but is there something we should be doing to draw from the other two communities into the GitOps.con event? But we can ask Scott.
Yeah, I mean,
and team
I
if anything's planned.
think that within the Argo community, we'll be telling them about, the GitOps days. So we'll want to cross pollinate. The contributor summit is really focused not on end users. It's more focused on just bringing like the contributors together to like think about roadmap and like that kind of thing. But I think at GitOps Day, we want to have the best and brightest of Argo and Flux represented
Yeah.
to come and speak.
Yeah.
So, that means that I know that the Argo people are going to be there. So they'll be available to come in and potentially give talks and stuff. And I think that'd be great.
And I think that'd be cool. Is it feeds into if it's the day before and it feeds into GitOpsCon.
It would be nice to do like one
that'd be
big,
cool.
maybe even the social event is the Monday night, just so we can pull the two together if that works out, or Tuesday night we can include the Argo and the Flux teams over there. But it would be nice to make sure we're pulling them all
I would
to the
just
same
keep
spot.
I would keep it separate so that the GitOpsCon, we have the socializing event Tuesday night, and that should draw all the communities together. And then on Monday you have, with the Argo team, I think it's more just about bringing that team together than it is about like marketing per se, I guess, put it that way.
Okay. How big is the Argo team then? Maybe I don't fully understand the scope of the community.
I mean, there'll probably be like 30 to 50 people there.
Okay, great.
Yeah. All right, so I guess we're
Cool,
good
yeah.
to close.
Yeah, there's nothing else on the agenda, no topic, so we could have the half hour back. I know I need it, so. All right, everyone, have a good one.
Thanks, Christian. Thanks, Robert.
Right.
Thanks, Albert.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
Yep. Thanks, everyone. Cheers.